What's up YouTube, Adam here, and welcome to the start of a brand new series for FIFA 17. That's right guys, I'm so excited. FIFA 17 is finally here. I have access through EA Access, hence why I'm playing it early. Apologies, this wasn't out sooner, but I've been away at EGX, which you can probably see from the nice new t-shirt I picked up there. So sorry for the delay, guys. Quite exciting couple of days at EGX. There's going to be kind of a reaction to kind of what I saw and what I played there on my other channel, so please check that out in the description below, and that will be there to follow. But we are here for FIFA 17. So this is kind of going to be like a road to glory. I wanted to kind of change the name up, but I think I'm just going to call it a road to glory because it'll make it easier for you guys to find and understand what the series is. But maybe going forwards we may kind of change the name, but we'll just have to wait to see. So as you can see from my club here, I've got 500 coins at the top, and the reason that is because I've been on the web app, and so sorry guys, I got a bit excited. There was some packs on the web app, I couldn't wait, so I'm just going to give you a bit of a club tour. Let's open these few packs that I have got from going on the web app since. I thought I'd leave them for you. We'll do a bit of a club tour. We're going to do some of the manager tasks and have a little play around. There's probably not going to be any gameplay in today's episode, but what ultimately we're trying to build here is a series where we don't put any money into FIFA, but we end up with a sick club at the end of it. So let's get into these packs. They're not very good. There's a couple of bronze and a silver gift pack, I think. So, we've got Lone Legends pack. Oh, quality. Okay, happy days. I think that's from opening up the game. So let's start with the bronze pack. So we're going to do a bit of trading, or not trading, but we're going to definitely use the bronze pack method this year to make our coins. The reason being is because it's going to be really effective because you can use them for these sort of squad building challenges. They're going to be quite worth it. So you got the MLS one and the Liga NOS one. So we're going to send all this to the club. So these bronze players are actually going to be going for quite a few coins, so we can really make some money. So the kind of what we're going to try and do today is get some coins, get some bronze packs open, and start doing some squad building challenges. And that way, I think we're gonna get our coin total up quite a bit. I want to have a little play kind of offline as well, just to see how the game plays before we even think about going online. So I'll probably use this. I've only got 10 hours with EA Access, so we're probably just going to use it to kind of get a bit of a head start, I suppose, and get some wins under our belt and get a good team on the go, and just see what we can make from it. But I'll kind of go in depth on those sort of points as we talk through them more and more, because there's lots of new things in this FIFA, and I've done a bit of research on different ways we can make some money and kind of use the bronze players that we get in the packs to kind of make money and get some decent players going forward. So not a bad pack, couple of contracts there. Let me just see if they are tradable. They are tradable. Let's see how much these are. They're probably not going for anything. No. See, because it's EA Access at the moment, not many people are playing games, so the contracts aren't really going, but they will do on full release. So we'll definitely send all this to the club. Happy days. And again, those silver players we can use for these squad building challenges. So, free Lone Legends pack, guys. Let's see what we get in this, if we can get some sick legends. Oh, is that Gary Neville? It is. It's Gary Neville. Not sick legend, but he's definitely going to help us kind of starting and building our team. So, happy days. Gary Neville there. Who else do we get? Oh, we get Lundberg as well. And Valderrama. Okay, Valderrama's not great, but I mean these guys can really help us with our starter squad. So this is pretty awesome. Is this stuff tradable as well? Yeah, it is tradable. So let's see if any of this goes, because I know some of this we're not going to use. This could go for quite a bit of money. Premier League manager. Let's just have a little look on the market. 350, 250. Okay, so maybe that's worth saving till release, because that may go up in price. We've got a Premier League manager here. Let's see what he goes for. 600 at the moment. 600 is 1,000 by now. 800 by now. So he's going between sort of 600 to 800 coins. And to be honest, we're not going to start with BPL, so it might be a good idea to list this up. So if we list this up, start at 600, 750 by now, and that might be some nice coins to start. But yeah, we're not going to start with BPL just because they're really expensive at the beginning. So we're going to hit up these cheaper leagues for our kind of starter teams. Really, I've got an idea of where I want to go. Playing the demo, there was a lot of French players I played with that were really good. So this isn't going for much really. So maybe we'll save that because that might come in useful. Save that. I doubt this goes for anything, but let's check. So yeah, I found in the demo that having a lot of midfielders, like packing the midfield out, was really solid. But that's obviously against the AI, so I'm sure it's going to be different playing people online. So we'll just have to wait and see for that. So we might get 250 coins for this. Let's give that a go. Again, that might be a little bit more when it comes out, but I'm afraid what's going to happen, guys, is when the game comes out, everyone's going to hold their players back and the market's just going to get flooded, so the players are going to be really cheap this year. But we'll just have to wait and see. You know, we don't know this market yet, but why we need all the coins we can at the beginning. So let's have a flick through here. Okay. Fratton Park. Have a look. But yeah, so I think I want to build into a French team to begin with, guys, and just kind of see where we can go with that, because there's some quite cheap beasts there. There's a couple of players I've got my eye on, like Fekir. He was a right wing, but I'm hoping he's not, and he's going to be a striker because he could be quite good to partner up front. Good pace, good shooting, good skills, good on the ball. So let's see if we can get 600 coins for this Fratton Park. Netherlands kit. This might go for a little bit. Not loads on the market. 400, 300. Okay, right. We keep holding Netherlands kit. Away kit was quite nice actually. Maybe we use these to begin with, guys, and then kind of see how it goes from there. Really. Yeah, I think we'll do that. We keep hold of these kits and just kind of see where they take us really. And they might be worth quite a bit more. So 750, 400. Yeah, let's just keep hold of them. The Mexico away kit. See what we got here. Not loads of these on the market. 200. All right. Okay. So again, we keep hold of that. There's no point selling it yet if it's not selling. Let's just make these our active kits because I've got 2 kits, but they're both white. And these quite nice, these Netherlands kits. Okay, make active, away kit. I'm doing this kind of live, guys, because I think you kind of appreciate it. And it's a lot easier for me to kind of do these live, I suppose, to a certain degree. Yeah, let's send everything else to the club. So yeah, you kind of get feedback of exactly what I'm doing and how we're going to start building this squad. We will get onto the bronze pack method, but we need to get some coins under our belt first. Alright guys, we're back. We just have to answer some security questions there. Let's redeem everything and then I'll take you through what we've got in relation to what's in the club. So a big pointer, guys, is that most people go to the catalogue to redeem the coin boost. Like, we haven't got everything yet, which is a bit frustrating, but we will get there throughout our road to glory this year because we've only sort of got 10 more levels to go up. But what a lot of people do is start at the beginning and add the coins, so then you start with the 200 coins. If you start at the bottom and work your way back up, you'll get the coin unlocks, and they would just kind of start there. So we get the 15 times 1,000 first, and then, you know, towards the end we get the couple of hundred coin relocks. So let's redeem all this, guys. So we've got Matuidi for 6 games, so that's going to be quite sweet for potentially our French squad. So we get all these in 10 times 1,000, so that's going to be nice. And this is just going to give us a nice starting block. really, to a nice sort of bunch of coins there. Dybala's quite nice to have, because we probably will go Serie A. But again, we'll just have to look to see what we got on our team. These contracts, 99, we're going to sell them, make a few hundred coins off them. And these coin boosts are just going to put us on a nice kind of path, really. Nice to have all these loan players. Ben Arthur, again, a nice French player that could help us with our starter team. Just redeem everything here. I know it's a bit boring, guys, but yeah, from what I've seen of FIFA so far, this is really exciting. Some of the new things we've got. There's so much to do this year. The squad building challenges look exciting, but you kind of have to be careful because they can end up costing you more than what you get back. But the packs seem to be pretty good, and you get coin boosts as well. So you're just going to have to weigh up what's worth doing and what's not. And, we're going to have to do that, especially because we're not putting any sort of money into the game. So, yeah, we're just going to have to kind of see how that goes. But, again, it's going to be one of those, make a break for everyone. We're all going to find our feet and find out what works. What's going to be useful to us, what isn't. But I think the bronze pack method is going to be really strong this year. The reason being, I can probably get into it a little bit while we unlock these, is the fact that basically you can get your bronze players, build a bronze team, and then trade them in for a silver pack. Then you can build a silver team and trade that in for a gold pack. And then these packs only have a few players in, but ultimately what it will allow you to do, and also they're non-tradable, but what they allow you to do is continue to do these squad building challenges. And, some people have got some decent players in these packs, and the more players we can have in the squad that are decent, that are untradable, is brilliant, because as we go forward and go through the different tournaments, we've got that backlog of decent players that we can always fall back to when we do the tournaments. So, I think that's definitely something we're going to look at. It's quite a long process, so whether I'll do that on camera or off camera, I don't know. But I'll definitely show you on camera just how it works, and we can kind of take it from there. So we're nearly done, guys. Definitely worth doing. We're going to do all the kits and stuff in a minute as well, because that'll give us a nice sort of boost going forwards. Unfortunately, there isn't a draft token this year, which is a bit of a bummer, because that's always a really good way to start, because you can potentially have 4 games, win the draft, get some decent packs, and that gives you a nice bunch of coins to get started with as well. But unfortunately, not in the game this year. But hey ho, that's the way it goes. But yeah, so I think the bronze pack method is going to be big, especially like I said earlier. We got Liga NOS and MLS squad building challenges this year. So I think basically these players are going to be going for 400 coins, which is ideal for us, because if we get something like that and a squad fitness, we're going to be making some serious money, which is nice. So again, I'm just going to go through and get all these kits, and then what we're going to do is quick sell them, because I don't think any of these are going to sell. And this is going to give us a nice bunch of coins. So again, sorry guys, this is not the most entertaining part of the video, but what we're going to have effectively is a really good starting point where we can get in and get some decent players behind the door. I know I've got a couple of decent players that I picked up in the starter packs. Obviously, again, I will go through the squad in a second and just kind of talk through that with you. So still going here, guys. There's a lot of kits, so I'm going to cut the rest of it out now, and then we get back into it once I've done all this. So I'll see you in a bit. Okay guys, so I've kind of redeemed all the kits and balls and everything, but we're going to start by putting all these loan players in the club. Never know when they might come in handy. Let's see what these contracts are going for, because they might go for 400. I don't know whether to get rid of these now or sell them. See, 250. Again, I think these are going to go for quite a bit of money when the game comes out, so we're going to keep hold of these. Ideally, I'd like to sell them, but we'll just have to see how we go. So these are all the kits, guys, that you can get off the catalogue. So we'll quick sell all those, and there's 900 coins in the bank straight away. And then we should have a new batch as well. And also get the balls, guys, redeem them. And, if you're not high level, I mean, I'm not the highest here, get one of your friends. to kind of give you them. You can't gift the coin unlocks, unfortunately, but what you can gift is kind of all the clubs and balls and stuff, and it just gives you a nice few thousand coin start, really. So we go through here. I don't think I wanted to keep any of these, if I'm honest. One of the balls look pretty sick. Yeah, this ball here, I'm just going to make that active ball, because that black ball, as nice as it looks, I don't know how easy that's going to be to see. So we made that our active ball, and we'll quick sell all this. Some more items to get rid of. Some more kits and balls here, get rid of them. I think that is it. So basically that's given us, you know, a nice 5,000 coins. That's going to be really helpful when we're building our first team. So this give you a bit of a club tour, guys, so you can see what I got in my packs and how the club's kind of looking in relation to players. So with loan players, you see me kind of go through these. So we got Hazard for 5 games, Royce for 5 games. We got this Beer off as well. We got him for 3 games. Looks pretty weak, if I'm honest. Rodriguez, Neville, Valderrama, Lundberg, you've seen all that, Matuidi, Aubameyang, Dybala. So these are going to be awesome. Ben Arthur, Mahrez, Carvajal, Butland, Marshall, Ali, Bellerin, and Adon. Got Woodrow and Dunkley. So yeah, these are the guys that I kind of got in my starter packs, guys. So we picked up this guy who looks pretty good, quite pacey, good pace, good passing and shooting, plays for Tottenham and he's French. Let's just see how much he's going for, because see, he's going for a fair bit. So I think we're going to sell this, guys, because we're not going BPL. We are going French, but like I said earlier, I think we're gonna be playing through the middle. So again, this guy's price might go up, but we just don't know, guys, and I don't want to lose coins while we need them. So he seems to be going for about 1.8 there. It's quite popular. 2.5 by now. Okay, so if we list him up for let's list him up for 1,800 start price, and then a buy now of 2.4. And you never know, we might get 2.5 for him, which would be nice. We got this guy called Grimaldo, who looks pretty decent, pretty solid. He's in the Liga NOS, so he may be going for a bit of coins at the moment due to the squad building challenges, although that may not be the case. 1-3. So it looks like 1-3's his lowest buy now, 1-5 there. So we'll see. You see if we can get the cheap buy now. So if we put him up for 1-3 on 1-2, you never know, he might go. This guy here looks pretty decent, quite a good round of squad, and he's in the Liga 1. So that kind of French kind of league, French players we're looking for is pretty good. So again, a lot of these players are pretty poor. These 3 here, and we got Tellers, who looks pretty decent for a left back, but quite poor physical. We got Ricky Lambert. I doubt he goes for anything being in the Championship, but what he might be really useful for is these squad building challenges. So really, we haven't got anyone here to kind of start building a team around, really, which is a bit unfortunate. But what we are going to do, because we have these bronzes, as you can see, quite a lot of bronzes here. So we do have some untradeable. So these are the untradeable items I picked up. So we've got Burgess. Again, he'd be perfect for a squad builder, challenge. We've got one Jesus here. He was a centre back last year, so I don't know why he's a left back. Maybe he's playing left back for Roma, but decent pace, decent defending and passing. His dribbling and physical. His passing and dribbling's pretty poor, but maybe he'd be good for our Serie A teams. But again, we've got all these kind of bronze scrubs, I suppose, if you will, here that would be good for these squad building challenges. So we're going to start with that and just try and see what else we can pick up in the pack. So I'll tell you what, I'll quickly show you the consumables and everything and what else we got. This is consumables. So Premier League, Italian, we've got some contracts. These I think will sell eventually. What else have we got in here? Club items. So obviously you saw me apply these kits, which I think will go on and sell when the game comes out. No point doing it now if they're not going for anything. We can just wait because we don't need 17 coins really. So we've got a Russian League manager there, and we've obviously gone through the players. So let's get in and show you kind of a little bit about these squad building challenges. I haven't really had a chance to have a go, so it's going to be a bit of a learning curve for me. If I can find them. Right, actually we've got these manager tasks. So again, different this year. Each manager task so yeah, each manager task this year gives you kind of an individual reward, and I think there's an overall reward when you complete them. So we've done quite a few of these already. So we get ourselves a stadium there. Happy days. I wonder if this is... No, so it's non-tradable. So that might be worth setting as our stadium. Change your club name. We get a pack for doing that. So if we just change it to that. And then what we'll do, we'll change it back in a second. Yeah. So we get our reward here. So we get a bronze pack for that. So that is worth doing. Again, these bronze packs are going to be perfect for these squad building challenges. No one decent in there. And you never know, you might pick up a pretty decent card along the way. You pick up some bronze informs or something like that. They can sell and make you some money. So we got our first duplicate here. This does sell. There's a few on the market. Let's put it up. You never know what might happen, and it might sell. And if it doesn't now, it might in the future. So send that all to the club. And we'll go through these manager tasks. Arrange your starting 11 in their correct positions. Okay, so we put him over there, him over there. Goalkeeper's in the correct position. Right wing for a striker. We need a right wing, don't we really? We need right wing and a centre back. So this guy can go in here. And then we just... Oh, actually, we can swap him with him. Swap this guy out for a right mid if we've got one. Yeah, I know how to search for players, thank you. And we do have a right mid. Anyone will do. So in he goes. And there's another task done. So again, definitely worth doing these. And they're actually worth doing before you get into the squad building challenges, because obviously all these players are going to really help. So loan players. Who's going to be beneficial to us? We've already got Hazard, so we could get Hazard for 10 games, which would be pretty sick. Average transfer value. Let's go for... I mean, Lukaku's pretty decent, but we might be able to pick him up quite cheap. So if we go for Hazard, and then hopefully we can add the two together, and that'll give us 10 games with Hazard, which will be pretty nice. Can we add these? Yeah, combined contracts. Happy days. So we've got 10 games with Hazard. So when we do build into a BPL team at some stage, we've got Hazard there, which will be nice. A silver contracts pack. Wow. Just what everyone wants. But yeah, these are going to come in handy at the beginning of FIFA. Let's see what other ones we can do here. Rotate player item views. Rotate through player item views. On the squad screen, move right or left to right to cycle through 4 different player item views. Okay, let's give this a go then. Okay, right, okay. So there we go, nice and simple. Just move the right stick and we've got ourselves another 100 coins. Create 3 green chemistry links extending from 1 player. Okay, let's see what we've got here then. We've got a few Germans about, so let's see. If we go nation, Okay, we get any position. We'll just put them anywhere. Because I don't think chemistry matters, we just need the green link. So, has that done it? 3 green of 1 person, surely that'll... Right, there we go, that's done it. Happy days, that's another manager task down. And we get a pack for this, which is nice, so we see what we get. Lone player reward pack, so we're going to have quite a few loanees, which is nice. And we get Pato for 7 games. Oh, I think it's in, is he in La Liga now, or is he in somewhere else? La Liga, yeah. So that would be quite nice for when we do a La Liga team. Some player fitness there. Again, that may not sell yet. Just they're untradeable anyway. Just due to the only 10 hours that you've got to play the game. So change of formation. So this one's going to be straightforward. There we go. There's another one down. Let's see what we get. A chemistry style, which is going to be helpful because I'm sure that is one of the manager tasks as well. Play a match, apply a contract consumable, apply a fitness consumable, sell a player on the transfer market. So we are in the process of doing that. Buy a player off the transfer market. Go and shop and buy a consumable item, complete a squad building challenge, which we'll come on to. So yeah, we're nearly there, we're halfway through. So let's do the squad building challenges if I can find them. Squad building challenges, here they are. Single player, of course. Exchange your players, earn on the go. So the best place to do this is on the companion app, especially during EA Access, because it's not, taking up your time. But we'll just go through some of the basic ones. These are pretty straightforward, these are. So exchange 1 player from your club for a reward untradeable. So we'll start from scratch here. So this is just going to be an untradeable bronze we can put in here. Excuse me, and it doesn't have to be a goalkeeper either. So we just find our lowest rated random, hang on, let's go bronze. Make it even easier on ourselves. So we go right to the back here and see who we can pick up. Okay, so we've got this guy Charles, which he's English, so he's going to link quite well. And he's from a decent league. So we've got a few English players here which are going to come in useful. So we want Polish league player. Looks acceptable. Got a bad card for bronze. But we'll whack him in. And that's that done. So player quality, exactly bronze. Number of players in the squad, 1. Submit. Happy days. All 11 players must be permanently removed from your club. We go yes, just in case we randomly get rid of someone we don't want. But there you go. So there's the first one done. And that's obviously completed a task for us as well. And an achievement, so all good stuff. So yeah, we get into, these get more complicated as you go along, guys. But these beginner ones are quite straightforward. So team chemistry 12, number of players in the squad 3. So again, we can go bronze, and they don't need to link either, because as long as they're in the correct positions, they will get the correct chemistry. So let's see what we got here. So we've got the Germans there, which is going to cause us a nice link. So we don't want to get rid of them here. The Alka Superliga. So we could do this guy from Denmark. He can go in there. Let's see what else we got. Again, we're trying to get rid of you don't need sort of a rating. You try and go for the lowest rated, because you will need rating going forward. So it just makes sense. Him. So he's Ireland. Nice pace. What league does he play for? Random league. We'll just use this guy, guys, because he's an untradeable, so getting rid of him isn't going to cause us any harm. So submit the squad, and yes. And there we go, prize number 2, happy days. And the third and final step for this one. So you get rewards for each individual one, and then also a reward for completing all the challenges in that kind of section. So we've got a team chemistry minimum of 17, nationalities 3, number of players in the squad 4. So again, bronze, 3 different nationalities. And we might just need 1 link. So what we've got here, Bundesliga 2, Camp Scotch. So we use, so that German guy might come in helpful because we've got a few other Germans. So we get this guy in here. Who we got for left wing? Korean Classic, both Korean. Let's get this guy in because we don't need anything for the rating. I don't want to get rid of that English guy particularly because we've got a few English players. And a right mid. Maybe, yeah, so we need 17 chem, so we need some sort of link. We need 3 nationalities, so we will use that English guy. Again, so these coming up big for us. So that completes that squad builder. Lovely jubbly. We'll get rid of that. And then we can go get our rewards. We get a nice gold 2 players pack. Happy days. So we've got some more to do here, guys, which we'll probably go on and do maybe in the next kind of series and going forward. So this is what I was kind of on about earlier. I'll just talk you through this. So what you can do, the bronze upgrade, get rid of a whole 11 bronzes that you don't want, that don't sell, instead of quick selling them for silly coins. And then you can get yourself a silver pack, 2-player pack. And then what you can do, once you've got a load of silvers, you can upgrade them to gold. And then when you've got gold, you can upgrade them to a rare gold, far as I'm aware. So that's generally how that works. And we will definitely do that when we get in kind of the bronze pack method. But what we'll do actually quickly, just before we end kind of part 1 of the video, as you can see here, the Liga NOS, where you need basically every single team from the Liga NOS and you submit it, and it's the same for Giovinco for the MLS. So these are basically, these players are going for quite a bit of money. So let's just check to see if we got any players in our squad. Hang on, we might have sold something here. We sold someone. We sold that badge for 250, so happy days. Got rid of that Sunderland badge. Why you'd want it, I don't know, but there you go. So, hang on, let's just have a look in our club. So player search, so we go down to league, and we go the MLS. Oh, did they not do it in? Oh yeah, they do. Okay, so MLS, we got these 2 guys here, so let's just see how much they go for. 350, 300. So they're actually selling for as much as I thought. But they are selling. So what's the lowest bin there? Someone might just be lazy and have a lot of coins. So we might get 400 coins for him, which otherwise we wouldn't. Doesn't look like a bad player, but I don't think we're going to be using him going forward. So let's see how much this guy goes for. Okay, so he's going for quite a bit. So there's 200 coin bid on them, 550 there. So 1, 2. So if we list him up for 1,000, we might get lucky and he might sell. Again, he might help us going forward with the squad building challenges, but if we can pick up 1,000 coins for him, that would be great also. So let's get him on the list. So there's the MLS players. Let's see if we got any. I'm going past it. Portuguese, Liga NOS. So we've got a few players from the Liga NOS. Let's see how much these are going for. 850. On 7. Buy now. So he's got a buy now of 850 there. So we get 800 coins for this guy as well, because again, you know, we're not building into that Porto team. I mean, it would be Liga NOS would be a good kind of starting point, but while these squad building challenges are out, you know, it's silly because the price is going to be ridiculous for the players, so they aren't going to be as cheap as usual. So coins are going up there nicely. So we've got 1,000 bin there, 750, 550. 500. So this guy barely sells. So if we put him up for 450 here, we get some coins back for him. We also got this Brond who's an untradeable, so we can't get rid of him. But there we go. So right, let's go open our rewards from doing the challenge. Let's just see who sold quickly actually. Oh, why am I going to the market? Yes, I understand how the market works. Thank you. So we got these two players sold, and we also completed a manager task, which is nice. So that's another 1,200 coins in the bank. Happy days. So actually, before we open those packs, manager task, because we completed a couple of these, we can get the rewards. Okay, so that's gone into my packs, and we got another one here. Perfect. Okay, so we've got a bronze pack to begin with, guys. Let's see who we get in here. Malloy, Wexford Youths. I mean, we're probably not going to be able to sell these guys for anything, but, you know, again, these squad building challenges, these bronzes are going to be perfect for going forward and kind of up trading them into silver players and then into gold. And these are going to be really useful players for us going forward. So, some contracts there, which are going to be useful. Some badges and things. I can't see any. See, they're untradeable anyway. So let's send all this to the club. And we've got a premium bronze players pack now. Just skip it because we're not going to get anyone decent, I'm sure. He looks pretty decent for a bronze, actually. I wonder if he. No, of course, untradeable. But again, he's going to be useful for the building challenges. Right, so we've got loan player reward pack here. So who else do we get? If we get another Hazard, that'd be pretty sick. It's not going to be, is that Vela? No. Corona. Corona. So yeah, not too bad. If we ever do go into a Mexican league, he might come in useful. Not a bad little player there, nice dribbling. Got 4-star, 5-star, 4-star. Yeah, nice little card that. And some contracts and some dribbling, actually. Let's see if... no, untradeable. But again, see our coin total just going up there, guys. And, you know, we're nearly up to 8,000 points and we haven't even played a game yet. So it's happy days. And we got Slimani for 7 games. Decent little pool, that, before we do our BPL. And, 1,500 coins as well. Happy days. We'll take that. So that puts us up to nearly 12,000 coins, guys. So that is sick. Atkinson. Send this one to the club. So we've got a gold 2 players pack here. Apparently these have been like, some guy got a Robin and an untradeable 2 players pack, which is pretty sick. Who are we going to get? Moledo. Moldo. Too bad a card, actually. Who's he played? Was that Celtic he plays for there? Or? Oh, no, Hellasliga. Can we sell them? No. But again, you know, we probably won't go down that route, but these will help for those squad building challenges. So I'm going to leave it there for today, guys. I'm hopefully going to do a double upload today, but I'm not going to promise anything because when I do, I almost always not meet it because it just takes so long to edit and all the rest of that stuff. So as you can see, guys, a really good start. We haven't played a game yet. We haven't built a squad, and we've got basically 12,000 coins in the bank, which is happy days. And I'm sure we can squeeze some more money out. Yeah, so that Unkudu sold for 2.4, which was nice. So it's definitely worth selling him. That Cassio's gone as well. So yeah, we're up to basically 12,000 coins. And next kind of video, we're going to be kind of building a squad. Probably one for offline, because I want to get some more coins under our belt, and then probably potentially for one online, and we'll take it from there, guys. But I'm going to end it there. So until next time, guys, take care. Peace.